Hey guys, I don't know how many minutes I've got, but hey, it's an Android. It's an Android. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. So I'm gonna do this video walking. If anybody doesn't know me, or if it's the first time you're coming across me, my name is Uketutula, known on these streets as Ndebele-Nkwanyana Ndebele-Nkwanyana umwelase ngaweli ngezibuko wela ngeimpambo zomfula. So, guys, I just want to talk about, I think it's Olorato. Yeah, I believe that's her name. The young lady who was just picked up by a polo that was white and picked her up going on a date. And then she was lost in then, and then she was unalived. So, I want to do my best to do this because I've never done this. And when this happened, it triggered something in me. So, yeah. So this is not going to have those little cuts and add. I'm going to try. I'm going to put it on Canva, but I doubt it's going to have those cuts and add because this is raw. This is authentic. This is me. This is my life. This is not the world stage, just like the young lady who lost her life. So, okay, here's me. I want to tell you a story. Let's go through the story. It might be long. If you're not one for long stories, scroll up. It's okay. It's not a problem. But for you who wants to know what I've got to say, because I feel like I really, really should say it, and someone's going, yes, do it now. That's just get on with it. I'm going to get on with it. Relax. So, on the 2nd of June in 2023, I had lost my car and I was buying a new car. So if you go to my TikTok at Love Billionaire Cookie, you'll see that it's a pinned post where I've got like I'm in front of my car and I'm like happy, God's plan, Drake type of thing. Okay, someone's like being very quick. You can go through. So there's this God's plan song. So before I went Apula, and all of a sudden, and then sorry, ma, please pause, thanks. And then there was this guy, Unumhlanga, by the way, and there was this guy, these guys, they drove past me once, and then I saw them, but I was on the phone because I was with the insurance. Let me slow down. I'm telling my story too fast. Let me just breathe. So anyway, so this guy approaches me with his friend, and it's a one-way, if you know the crescent in Umhlanga, and he's like, I will not move until you give me your number. And I'm thinking, I'm not even looking to be asked that. I will not move. And here are these cars like hooting, and everybody's like, get out the way to this guy and his friend. And this guy's like, I'm not moving. So as a girl, I feel the pressure. We always want to be liked. We always want to be seen as good girls. So anyway, I give the guy my number. And as I give the guy my number, I hand, knowing very well in my head that I ignore numbers of people that I don't know. And I don't even have time at this stage to be dating anyone. I don't even have interest for dating. I'm going through a lot at this stage. I'm going through a divorce. I'm going through a lot. That's a story for another day. But anyway, so June, I pick up the car 2nd of June. And then July, end of July, I think it was the Durban July weekend or towards the end, but I can't remember. Oh, it was the Durban July weekend. And the guy's like, he wants to take me out. He wants to send me lunch. Give me lunch. Oh, because some of us believe as fulatelo. That means that our ancestors have not turned their backs on us to have money. So I said, no, fine. Send the money, guy. And the guy sends like lunch. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then the guy wants to go out with me for lunch. And I'm like, no, I don't have time, or date. No, I don't have time. And I keep on brushing him off. And at this stage, I had been ignoring him very because I thought it was a station, because time I worked for a radio station. I'm ignoring this guy until he said, no, it's me. Da, 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 da. I thought, oh, when you're bored, boredom is a very dangerous thing for us ladies. Boredom. So anyway, I speak to this guy, and he tells me he wants to go on a date. I say, well, I don't have time. And then somehow he gets me on a date. Let's put it this way. He came in on a Friday or Saturday because he said he lived away. And I had never seen him on video calls, just sent me those type of things. And then he came on a Friday or a Saturday into Durban. I was with a friend. And I said, well, this would have been nice to see you. Come to see you with a friend. And he flat out refused. Like, this guy and I had this whole conversation. Like, he was so... What's the right word? He was so... Yeah, it will come back to me. But it was not the first time that him and I, someone who goes, hey, flat off, type of thing. I don't have time for this. But for some reason, I never blocked him because I'm someone who doesn't believe in blocking. I get fast forward. We fight that Saturday. He doesn't want to come where my friend and I are on. We in Morningside. And Sunday, I get busy with other things, so I switch off my phone. And I leave my other phone at home. And then my daughter's like, Mom, there's a person who's just buzzing or busting up your phone. And I'm thinking, who? And I'm like, that guy, yeah, he wants to go on a date, but I don't really want to go out with him. He's just really irritated. Fast forward, Monday, guy calls me. He doesn't get a hold of me. Tuesday, guy calls me. I'm at work. And then I don't answer. And then I say to him, listen, my guy, when the time is right for you and I to meet, we will meet. But right now, the time is just not right. There's a lot going on. You're doing a lot. I'm doing a lot. Everybody's doing a lot. And he says, but I really like you. I really want to be with you. I'm like, what? You're going to have to wait because Ndebele-Nkwanyana is a very, very, very busy person. Anyway, Wednesday, I was with my mom. A guy calls me at work and he begs me this time. And he begs. And I'm like, okay, fine, let's have dinner. He says, yes. He says, where? I say, well, where I live, I lived in Hillcrest at the time. And he says he insists on Morningside. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's fine. Let's go to Morningside. But I don't have fuel. I'm a girl. I don't have fuel. So he says he'll pick me up. I said, okay. Now, that's when, for the first time in my entire life, I have ever let any fuck. Let me get blocked for that. Any guy pick me up. I've never been picked up by a guy. I've been driving since I was 18. I've never been picked up by a guy. And in him picking me up, sending my location to a guy, having a guy choose the location and the restaurant in my entire, hello kids, in my entire life. I've never had that. I've never done that. But that day I did it on the 2nd of August. I get ready, and me being me, I tell everybody. I just didn't tell y'all on socials, but I told everybody. I told everybody I'm going on a date. I told everybody this guy's been waiting for me for 90 days. I told everybody I'm sharing my location. I told my mama, if I'm not back in 8 hours, report me missing. And I went on this date. By the way, there's a lot of parts inside. And as I went on this date, I am talking human trafficking to this guy. He's with his friend. There's no number plate in the car because apparently the number plate is new. And with his friend, hold on. His friend, there's no number plate, the car is new, and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I get 100. I'm 100. Ndebele-Nkwanyana uyikhulumela ngo-human trafficking, organ harvesting. Kanti akazi ukuthi she's in the midst of the mlomo of what do we call it? Umlomo wengwenya. Phakathi umlomo papa. So I tell him about the police, how I work with the police, and how da-da-da-da-da. So a guy goes on to ask me, so baby, he says it like this, did you tell your friends you were going on a date? I say to him, oh hell yeah. I'll come back with part 2.